Most people believe that if their salary increases, their financial security increases. That sounds logical, but surprisingly, it is often not true. In fact, some of the most financially exposed people are those earning the highest salaries. Today we are going to examine a quiet idea I call the salary illusion. And once you see it clearly, you may start looking at income very differently. Now that we understand structural exposure, we can look at a subtle assumption many people make without realizing it. The assumption is simple. Higher income equals higher security. But income alone does not determine security. Structure does. Let us examine this calmly. Imagine your income increases from £4,000 per month to £5,000 per month. That is a meaningful improvement. At first, you feel relief. More breathing room. More flexibility. But what often happens next is something very predictable. Within months, certain things change. A slightly larger home. A newer car. A few additional subscriptions. Perhaps a slightly more comfortable lifestyle overall. None of these decisions are unreasonable. But now consider what happens to the numbers. If your essential expenses rise from £2,800 to £3,800 shortly after the raise, something important has happened. Your lifestyle improved, but your margin may barely have changed. Income rose, but the structure stayed fragile. This is the salary illusion. Let us look at a simple comparison. Imagine two professionals. Person A earns £6,000 per month. Their essential expenses are £4,500. They hold £4,500 in savings. That gives them 1 month of financial runway. Now consider Person B. Person B earns £4,500 per month. Their essential expenses are £2,800. They hold £8,400 in savings. That gives them 3 months of runway. Person A earns more. Person B is structurally safer. Income alone did not determine resilience. Structure did. There is also an important behavioral factor here. When income increases, human adaptation is extremely fast. A larger home feels normal within months. A higher car payment becomes routine. New services and subscriptions feel necessary. Psychologists call this adaptation. What once felt like surplus quietly becomes the new baseline. And when the baseline rises, flexibility can disappear without anyone noticing. This is why some professionals earning very strong salaries still feel pressure. Not because they are irresponsible, but because their commitment expanded at the same speed as their income. Now pause and consider something honestly. Over the past 3 years, has your income increased? If it has, did your liquidity increase at the same pace? Or did commitments expand first? There is no judgment here, only observation. If you would like to explore this clearly, the worksheet for this episode includes a simple comparison exercise. It asks you to map 3 things side by side: income growth, expense growth, and liquidity growth. Seeing those 3 lines together can be surprisingly revealing. The goal is not to avoid lifestyle improvements. The goal is sequencing. When income rises, structure should strengthen first. Liquidity should improve. Resilience should expand. Only then should lifestyle grow from that stronger base. The salary illusion disappears when you stop measuring financial progress by income alone and begin measuring it by structural strength. In the next episode, we will examine another form of exposure that many professionals overlook: income concentration risk. Until then, notice the difference between earning more and building stronger.